Please move 500 to 1,000 feet away from the building for your safety and to allow access for emergency vehicles and personnel. There are exits located to the left and to the right of the audience seating. The restrooms are located down the hallway to your left. Please take a moment to make sure your cell phones are turned off or placed in silent mode. And as a courtesy to others and for the safety of our performers, please refrain from taking any flash photography. Thank you and enjoy the show.
women influenced by race. I'm mad that wherever I move, white folks move away. I'm mad
about male-female relationship.
I'm mad
that I see me everywhere, but that's not the real me.
I'm mad about sexual manipulation and exploitation. I'm mad about how sisters treat other sisters. I'm mad
that black lives still don't seem to matter.
I'm mad that African American women have the highest rate of depression.
I'm mad that you don't like that. I'm mad can't understand why. I'm mad
won't listen when.
I'm mad
don't care that.
I'm mad. When you discover that you have been deceived or socialized to accept things that keep you in a powerless position, this is just one reason you can get angry. On the other hand, when you realize your choice was the best of the worst possible choices made available to you because of your position in life, you can get really angry.
Why are you black people so mad?
White Americans have posed this question over and over again. A common belief still exists that African Americans have no right to be angry. Are African Americans just naturally mad at the world?
Or is there a so-called reason for black rage?
Within our changing society, African Americans are often described as hostile, aggressive, mad or angry.
Where's the lie?
These words signify a strong feeling of displeasure, resentment, or hostility. But the word mad takes the emotion to another level. Mad not only signifies a state of anger or resentment, but it implies the inability to reason or execute sound judgment. When describing individuals who are experiencing madness, they are usually extremely excited, confused, or struggling with anxiety, or suffering from serious distress. In extreme situations, they are suffering from a disorder of the mind, which is classified as insanity!
When black people confront issues concerning race, we're generally labeled as mad. When we address issues in the workplace, we're perceived as angry or hostile. Therefore, whenever we seek social or political power, the media describes our actions of black rage, which describes an uncontrollable anger on their part.
The term black rage originated to describe events such as the Watts riots, the riots in Newark, New Jersey, and New York City during the Black Power movement of the 60s and the 70s. More recently, according to the majority of news accounts, peaceable demonstrations anywhere from Brooklyn to D.C. were attended by angry African Americans. In other words, no matter what you give them,
black people still have an attitude. Men have historically been in a position to be angry. African American ministers and politicians have used their voices to express anger and frustration in an attempt to create change within the American society.
Why don't you just stand up and get it?
Black women, labeled the survivors, the strong ones, were expected to endure and accept their suffering in silence.
But outside Hollywood and TV land, real black women do get mad. And when they get mad, it is treated as a strange phenomenon.
Society can accept a black woman's anger towards a black man. This is not perceived as a threat to the American social structure. But a black woman is not supposed to be angry about the social and political issues which directly affect her. A black woman should not get angry about
inadequate, unequal health care,
the failing public school system,
job discrimination,
the glass ceiling in the workplace,
lack of political representation,
inequitable and unaffordable housing,
insufficient child care,
or anything that leaves her victimized by race, gender, and class oppression. But now we're really getting angry, publicly and privately. So you better watch out, or you might get burned. Your assignment, write a reserve. What's a reserve? Wait, research. Write a research paper on a pressing social can't read my own handwriting. Take nuts. Nuts? I know what I forgot. Nobody sees me in these things. Keep your distance, son. Keep your distance. I'm studying. Didn't you hear what I just said? I'm studying. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Keep it pushing. Need to give me some contacts. Contacts cost coin, well, that's what I'm in school for. I'll be making me some coins when I graduate. What do these best say? Still don't understand these instructions. Where's that silly bus? Silly something to the bus. Here it is. Write a research paper on a pressing social issue, something that makes you mad, which can include interviews. If you conduct interviews, please take notes. But I ain't mad about nothing. I know what I'm mad about. I'm mad I have to do this essay. Hey, Malik, wait up! Wait up! You coming? Oh, I'm mad that you say the government's slow response to Hurricane Katrina wasn't influenced by race.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Speaking to 3 young Hurricane Katrina evacuees at the Houston Astrodome.
Tell me the truth, boys. Isn't this kind of fun? Ha ha ha.
Barbara Bush, after her visit to the Houston Astrodome, said,
So many people in the arena here were, you know, underprivileged anyway, so this is working very well for them.
and you ask me why I'm mad?
Then in 1968, when President Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act. About 65% of black students are attending a high poverty school, while only 6% of white students are doing the same. Are y'all listening? Do you know where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said the most segregation lies? Where? Girl, he said the houses of worship remain among the most segregated institutions in America.
Damn! That's crazy.
And guess what it said about where we live on Long Island?
What?
Right there, we got it.
A study on school district segregation recently released by the Long Island Index concluded that the rate of segregation is double the national average on Long Island and in Nassau County. It's nearly triple the national standard. Long Island rates 74 out of 100 on the segregation index, with 100 being strict apartheid. Long Island just isn't long enough. Well, they call it Long Island, but it just isn't long enough to move where there are no black people, no brown people, no yellow people, speaking two languages, blending two cultures, and living in two Americas. Rikers is a gated community, but I don't want to live there. Rikers and Hempstead have the same racial composition. I escaped here, merely finding my carefully planned, secretly executed tunnel led to a prison cafeteria instead of outside a broken dream. And you sold your house in Brooklyn for this? You left your country for this, and you spent your life savings for this. The schools still suck, and now there's nobody to babysit Aisha. Wasn't it they who taught you? Taxation without representation just isn't fair. He says, everywhere we move, white folks move away. I asked him why. He says, they don't like us. Everywhere I move, white folks move away like lemmings to the Long Island Sound. But I'm close on your hill. So first walk, then run, now swim. Because Long Island just isn't long enough, since you can't have an arc without me. You can't have an arc without me. Excuse you. What are you so mad about?
Girl, I'm mad about relationships.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did you say relationships? Because for a second it sounded like you said relationship.
Relationships. Where is black love? Is black love dead?
Girl, when was the last time I heard a song about some black love?
When Whitney Houston belted out, and I will always love you. He was white.
Why don't sisters say hello backward but let's say hello in public?
Well, why when we don't do brothers give us the evil eye? Call us names like, oh, you too good to speak, biatch. Living and trying to survive in a racist and sexist society has divided us, conquered us, made us lift up our hands against each other, curse each other, makes black men use the B word, call us hoes, and thoughts. Why so many brothers dealing with their anger by hurting sisters, disrespecting us, abandoning us? How did we get to be your enemy? We are strong, powerful, and resilient. I am not your enemy. I am your mother.
Sister.
Mother.
his mama. Neither mama dad considers the baby strong. Too bad baby can't speak. Here is what he probably shriek. Go.
Mama just scream us out on the job. We don't need to rent our future. He should be down on his knees, begging me please,
Be my baby, baby.
Mama be glad he's not my father. Be glad he's not this baby's daddy. Mama stop crying, hold your head high. We don't need to spoon exhale side. And let's win this Nubian King, God your kingdom. Nubian Queen, God your queendom. Nubian King, God your kingdom.
Welcome your prince or princess when they're born.
Little sister girl is crying for her sister, who didn't know her mister. She didn't know she'd be under so much pressure from one moment of unbridled pleasure. Now he needs closure. I, like society, must take the blame for not telling her from her moment of birth about all of her beauty and life's true worth.
Nubian Queen, God your queendom.
She's a Nubian queen,
Nubian King, God your kingdom.
mistress of the earth.
Nubian Queen, God your queendom. Nubian King, God your kingdom.
Welcome the prince or princess when they're born.
When they're born,
When they're born.
when they're born.
When they're born.
What was your papa say before that? Makeup. Come on, let me see how. You're late.
I'm
Wrong kid.
You told me 12:30.
Are you crazy?
Am I crazy? We're not gonna do this.
Stop doing this to your kid.
Daddy's girl, mama's girl.
God King, true domineer.
Cake cook,
Small time crook, alcoholic,
shopaholic,
workaholic.
churchaholic.
Look, it's okay if you don't like me, but we have a family. When you figured me out for sure, why did we have more?
How come you didn't figure out I was so needy and greedy until after we had the kid? Because you had it figured out. You tried to hold on to me, thinking we could get through.
Non-stop talker,
Street walking gold digger.
streetwalker. So how come you didn't figure I was a gold digger?
Because I'm so cynical. So why are you surprised I'm critical?
Or just mad I didn't work? I was on welfare when you made me, jerk. I'm sick and tired of you. Look, I know I was crazy, but you could have rejected responsibility before, not after we had the baby.
Crazies for sure. So glad we ain't have any more.
Wait, that wasn't you part.
Come on now. Right. Come on, sisters. We got a job to do. Let's finish this musical. I'm mad that I see me everywhere, but that's not the real me. This is the real me. Ready, ladies?
Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Steady love.
Black beauty, so undefined and misunderstood, associated with the unknown lost culture of African tale.
Depicted as crackheads and whores.
Who is to know what black beauty truly is?
What stereotypes me to have a big butt, ebony skin, and a bad weave?
Well, I will tell you what makes me a true beauty.
Ooh, steady love.
curviest shape of Beyonce nose.
Black beauty is no thing of the past.
It's alive and grows within our souls. Not meant to be mocked. They're not mistaken or disrespected.
Founded in the beat of the African plains.
Innate in the stature of Egyptian kings and queens.
For it comprises the beautiful and diverse race which I come from.
For I will tell you what makes me.
Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. The words of poetry and truth I speak.
The innocence and loudness that fills my laughter.
The brown chocolate eyes which I see the world through.
The caramel soft skin my body's covered in.
For I will tell you what makes me. My black woman shape. Which you shouldn't assume, but appreciate.
My feet which takes me far.
Into this rough world.
Everything you don't have.
And hate me for.
Just look around. Black beauty is here.
Y'all feel me?
Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Steady love. Steady. Steady love, 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 steady, steady love, steady love. Steady love, steady love, steady love, steady love, steady I'm mad that whenever a black woman goes missing, no one seems to care. BBOG! 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 BBOG!
Natalie Holloway, Lacey Peterson, Chandra Levy, Elizabeth Smart, and the runaway bride Jennifer Wilbanks. We know you know these names, but do you know Rose Sharp, Marcy Crane, Adrena Carter, or Claudia Perez? When Jessica Lynch was captured in the Iraq War in 2003, did you know African American Soshana Johnson was also taken prisoner? Did you know Native American Lloyd P. Stewart was killed in that same ambush?
Did y'all hear about the missing black girls? I'm about to post a selfie just like Michelle Obama did.
Missing black girls, which ones?
You know the ones that were captured by Boku, Bukaram, you know that army I'm talking about.
You mean Boko Haram? Black girls are kidnapped all over the world, not just in Nigeria.
Nigeria? I thought it was in Africa.
Nigeria is in Africa.
But did they ever find out what happened to those black girls? Did they ever find them?
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Well, every year, over 1.2 million children get abducted, and most of them are girls.
And they say we ain't worth nothing.
And that's a lie, because how come they stealing us?
They're selling us as sex slaves and servants. One of the Nigerian girl said when a classmate wouldn't let a commander rape her, they cut off her head and threw it in front of them and said, "This is what will happen to you if you misbehave."
Oh, I'm glad I live here.
You glad you live here? 40% of confirmed child victims in the United States are African American women. Even though what?
That's crazy. We're only 3% of the American population.
Before I was interrupted, I was gonna say 64,000 African American women are missing.
But how can we never hear about it on the news?
has come up with a name for it. Missing white woman syndrome. It describes how the media is covering cases of white upper-class women and women of color and or the lower class.
You guys, okay, I think I figured it out. My assignment is about all of this trauma we have to deal with, and nothing's being done about it. Like this lady I met on the train. Her son got killed by the cops. I'm sad that black lives still don't seem to matter.
I'm sad that you say the government's slow response to Hurricane Katrina wasn't influenced by race.
I'm sad that you don't like that I'm sad.
Can't
I'm sad
understand
that you
why
don't like that
I'm sad.
Well, I'm sad that you don't like that I'm sad.
Don't care that I'm sad.
Can't
I'm
understand
sad
why
that you don't like
I'm
that I'm
sad.
sad.
Can't understand why I'm sad.
I'm sad that you
Don't
like
care that I'm sad.
I'm sad.
Don't care that I'm sad.
Can't
I'm sad
understand
that
why
you don't
I'm
like that I'm
sad.
sad.
Can't understand why I'm sad.
Wake up!
I'm on fire.
On fire.
And I'm not gonna take it anymore. More.
Being a second-class citizen in the land of the free.
Oh, please.
Why can't you just let me be? I'm on fire, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
No more. No longer will I let ignorance and bigotry knock me to the
Okay.
floor.
No.
I ain't going out no more damn back door. Cause I'm on fire and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Cause I'm starting to roar. Like
No.
Miss Latortue, I'm not going to the back door.
You ain't going
Give
to
me
the back.
liberty and let me flow. Like brother, move me alive on death row. I'm
Let
on
him
fire
know.
and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
No more. America, take off your rose-colored glasses
Take 'em
and
off.
stop the division along color and classes. I'm right here in front of you. There's no delaying.
No.
I'm on fire and I promise I'm not playing. For I will tell you what makes me.
I just want to be free.
Free.
Can you hear me shout?
We can hear you.
So many dead now I can't even count. And that's why I'm burning and no one can put me out.
All right.
I'm on fire, on
Don't
fire.
talk me up.
I'm on fire, on fire. I'm on fire, on fire. I'm on fire, on fire.
Talk me up.
I'm on fire, on fire.
Talk me up.
I'm on fire, on fire. I'm on fire, on fire. Just stand up and let your own fire out.
Are you on fire? Are you on fire? Are you on fire?
All right, I figured it out. So I'm not gonna write a paper, I'm gonna write a play instead. It's called Sistas on Fire, and it's about taking anger to the next level.
Cause all revolutions begins with individual anger, but gains power in acknowledgement of discontent. Ever see a happy revolutionary?
Nope. Angela Davis didn't wear no smiley face button. So admitting anger for me, for us, is the first step in rising above it. And we care that you're mad too. We just don't have a positive way to show it.
Yes, I'm mad, but not just about my domineering boss or too tight shoes. I'm mad about the bigger things. Situations such like a new hairdo,
A new job,
A new lover,
Ice cream.
money.
a new car, or setting my ex's car on fire.
Or exacting a chainsaw revenge.
We'll never fix. I'm mad.
As you walked in, we distributed note cards.
this is your chance to get involved.
Write down whatever makes you mad and shout it out with your call.
Well, what are you waiting for? Who wants to go first?